Greetings to all my brothers and sisters all over the world. Firstly, I want to say a very, very big thank you for all the birthday wishes and blessings that have come from all of you from all over the world. It's unbelievable. I got to celebrate my birthday with a lot of our leaders in Malaysia, with my close friends, my corporate family, my immediate family. And then last night, I was with Dato Sri Vijay Ishwaran, my upline and mentor, watching Chris Tucker. We had an amazing, good laugh with one of the greatest comedians. And I'm finally, 21 years old. So I'm old enough to do a lot of things I always wanted to do. So once again, the best gift you can give me for my birthday is raise the bar higher with your commissions and your BV. Alright? Because I think your success is what really keeps me going. Alright, your financial freedom today has become my dream, and I just want to once again thank all of you for your blessings and love on my birthday. And this is the 7th video I'm recording post VCon. Alright, as you know, alright, VCon has been now over for over 8 weeks. Alright, and you guys are 100% back into your countries, into your comfort zones, into your mode. Now, as your upline and chief, I got a clear message for you this week, on my birthday week, is firstly, remember your dream. Alright, this birthday was very emotional for me, especially with my mom not being around anymore. Alright, remembering her lessons and messages to me over the past many years of my life. I remember one thing. She always told me that your dream will define who you are. That the world doesn't matter. Alright, and this is where I keep telling you, stop listening to the world, and the world one day will start listening to you. And what's going to drive you to make a difference in your life and the lives of the people around you is your dreams. Now I'm sitting here today as the MD of the V, as the grand upline for all of you guys, financially free, is not because I'm smarter than you, not because I work harder than you. It's simply because I'm a dreamer, and I will always be a dreamer. Alright, I 100% from my heart believe in the power of the dream. Now each one of you who came to VCon, I remember when I did the dream session with you, I asked you to put up your hand and I found my dream. And I hope you still have that dream in your hands. Now to many of you, you have over the years lost your ability to dream. Alright, because the world has stolen that ability from you. Your work, your job, your boss, and even your family, they don't truly wake up in the morning and ask you what's your dream. And if you go back home today and tell your family you're going to buy a Mercedes, or take your kids to Disneyland, Florida for holiday, or buy a Ferrari, or R8, or whatever you want to buy, the world is going to laugh at you. And that saddens me, because my mom always told me that whenever I walked up to her and told her all my craziest dreams, alright, from the time I was born, I can remember, I always had big dreams. She always supported it. Alright, she always supported it. She always told me it's possible. Then she told me there's going to be a lot of hard work involved. So let me give you the greatest advice from the greatest woman I will ever know in my life. Firstly, you must dare to dream. Never have fear. Dream the biggest dream you could ever dream. Something you really, really want. Because that is going to be the biggest motivating factor in your life. Whenever you face a challenge, whenever you go through any trouble, alright, with your networking journey, after 200 rejections, what is going to keep you going is that dream. Now, the world cannot understand this. The more you talk about your dream to the non-believers, they're going to laugh, ridicule, and be negative towards you. Because look at their lives. They are in a zone today where they go to work, come back home, 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 and they die. Broke. And here you are, alright, talking about dreams and things you want to achieve and things you want to do. So don't expect the world to clap and cheer when you talk about your dreams. Alright? But you need those dreams. Without the dreams, this journey in QNet is going to be tough. And you're not going to make it. You need to find that dream which is going to drive you. Now, I believe that anything can be your dream. Your kids can be your dream. All right, your family, one day quitting from your job or firing your boss, buying the things you always wanted to buy. I keep telling people walk up to me, the non-believers, okay, they walk up to me and say, oh Patman, you only talk about money. I said, listen, wake up and smell the coffee. Money is going to solve 99.99% of your problems. The other 0.01%, that's your mother-in-law. Alright, that's your problem, not mine. But I believe that money is not good or bad. People are good or bad. And if good people make a lot of money, they make a big difference. And that has been the vision of Dato Sri Vijay Ishwan. That's why QNet was created. That's why this whole vision of network marketing has been the dream of Dato Sri and Japa, our founders. And right now, after this VCon, after 8 weeks, alright, I hope your dream hasn't become smaller. I hope that the dream stealers out there have not stolen your dream. I hope that you have held it tight in your hand and protected your dream at all costs. Because that dream is the most important aspect of your journey. That's the destination. That's where you're going. That's why you're paying the price. That's why you're making the sacrifice. That's why you're working your ass off every single day and going out there and showing the plan. Presentación, presentación, presentación. That's why you're doing it. It's because of the dream. And if you're watching this video today, alright, and you still haven't found that dream, then right after this video, focus and ask yourself, what do you really want out of this journey? What do you really want out of your life? Alright? What is it you really want? Things you've been dreaming about since you were 16 years old, 12 years old, 8 years old. No matter how crazy it is, it's still your dream. And you need to hold it tight. Alright? And never let anyone ever steal that dream away from you. Now for 15 years, I've been building this business, building the network in practically every country in the world. Alright? And if you ask me, why Patman? What's your secret of success? I've given many answers. Today let me give you a different answer. It's because I'm a dreamer. I never stopped dreaming. I was never afraid to dream big. And most importantly, I never allowed the dream stealers of the world, the thieves, to steal my dream. I held on to it very tight. And like you, I had my bad days. I had days where I felt like giving up. I had days when the rejections were too much. I had days when my strongest groups suddenly collapsed. I had days where my weaker leg, totally died off. Alright, I had days where my leaders didn't deliver the BVs they were supposed to deliver. I had weeks where I never hit my targets. Just like you. But I never gave up. Alright, I never switched off. And if you ask me what kept me going, it was my dream. I wasn't willing to give up. Alright, because on my birthday yesterday, I thought about many things. Alright, and I thought about one thing. One day, alright, I got to leave this place and go to the big boss. And I want to be remembered simply by helping people make their dreams come true. If there's one thing I want to be remembered as, is the guy who traveled around the world and inspired people to dream again. Inspired people to make their dreams a reality. So to all the VCon participants out there, guys, you found your dream at VCon. Don't let it go. Don't let anyone steal that dream away from you. Alright? And you keep pushing yourself. And when you have bad days, remember your dream and remember Patman Senatiraja. And you will be okay. I promise you that. So it's been an unbelievable birthday. I'm so happy. Alright? I'm right now in Malaysia. I just came back from Jakarta, where I met a lot of dreamers. Okay? Unbelievable. I met AVP Tobeng and spoke about his bigger and bigger dreams the next 6 months for Indonesia. Alright, in a week I go to Bali, Indonesia to see one of my senior managers, Vicky Ras, get married. I don't know why, but she is going to. I tried to stop her, but I failed. Alright, she's getting married to a nice guy, French. Alright, and then I go to Moscow, Russia to launch QNet officially. And then I go to Frankfurt, Germany and Gothenburg, Sweden to launch QNet Europe, which is the most exciting project we have the next 6 months, alright? We've got an unbelievable project of QNet Europe. But ultimately, it's about your dreams and you being a dreamer. So my birthday wish for all of you, alright, that your dreams will come true on your journey with QNet. I love you guys so much, alright? And you will see me again next Wednesday. Alright, remember, raise the bar higher.